Comments on class 6 class 6 class 6 chapter 7 spreadsheet first calc open source. Here mainly we will discuss about a spreadsheet. Here there is conversation between Tobo and Tobo. Hi Tobo, come let's play a game tic-tac-toe. Here this is a tic-tac. This has win. This you will draw this line and now you are winner. Tobo, what is tic-tac-toe? Tobo, tic-tac-toe is a 3x3 grid fun game for 2 players, cross and 0. Activity, here given activity, it is used in computer also. You must have used maths notebook with grids in junior classes for doing mathematical calculation. See this thing carefully here. Here you are seeing one block, second block, third block, fourth block, like this. And also in math copy you have solved several problems of mathematics in this copy. Look this carefully. There this is used later. Now tessellations activity. Take a sheet of paper, fold it into half, keep folding it till the paper can be folded comfortably, making hard crease every time. Unfold the paper. You will be able to identify a grid. Now count the number of vertical and horizontal lines and the boxes formed. You know about horizontal and vertical lines. Tessellation. Repeating tilling of squares using paper folding is another example of grid you must have used. Once again, Tobo, let me show you a grid on computer. Oh yes, I have seen my father working on something similar on his computer, a screen with grids. Yes, it is called a spreadsheet. This grid is a spreadsheet. What is a spreadsheet? A computer software based on the concept of grids is called a spreadsheet. It is a grid of rows and columns, like graphs, papers used to write numbers and make calculations. A spreadsheet, when used in computers as application software, is known as electronic spreadsheet. It is an arrangement of data in the form of rows and columns. Grid is a pattern of crisscrossed bars, that is horizontal and vertical lines. I have already said about horizontal and vertical. With earth, if you are drawing a line, this is horizontal, but if you are drawing a line at right angle, this is vertical and this is horizontal with earth. Now activity: Google Sheet, Google; Microsoft Excel, Microsoft; Lotus 123, Lotus; Calc, Apache. Explore internet and find out various areas where spreadsheets can be used. Budgets, produce graphs, charts for storing and sorting data. So many other things you may write. I am still not sure. Why do you need a spreadsheet? Tobo, the built-in functions and features of spreadsheets make it easy to use and save times. Let me list down the uses of spreadsheets which will help you understand why you need a spreadsheet. Uses of a spreadsheet. It is used for both simple and very complex tasks. Spreadsheets are used to do financial calculations such as budgeting and for making accounting easier to create simple records, generate salary statements, maintain account, etc. It works like a calculator. It is used for calculating mathematical formulas using built-in functions which help to calculate average and percentage. It allows automatic recalculation in case there are changes in data entered or inputted by the user. A spreadsheet software also processes non-numeric data. It helps in preparing and editing all kinds of lists such as list of friends or for birthday party, list of schools, directory, mother's grocery list, etc. A spreadsheet programs are also used to create graphs and charts from the data provided within the table to facilitate analysis of data. A spreadsheet calculator. What are the difference between a spreadsheet and calculator? Calculator is simply electronic device for calculations. Dobo conversation. Father, today Dobo and I played a game with grids. Good. Which game? Tic-tac-toe. Dobo also explained about a spreadsheet software. I have seen you working on it. Yes, I do. I do not know how to open it. Could you please guide me on this? You know how to use Writer and Impress. I want you to find this on your own. As I told you earlier, if you wish to gain knowledge in this subject, you must learn to explore things on your own. Dobo searched this step, which are listed below. The steps are as follows. Go to a Start menu, select all programs. Choose OpenOffice Calc from the OpenOffice suite. Double click on OpenOffice organization icon available on the desktop. Click a spreadsheet from the following window. OpenOffice organization calc window will open as shown below. Components of OpenOffice organization calc window. Dobo, it is so easy to open this. What all can we do in this software? Father, we can enter data, store our numbers and list using this software and process the data entered using formulas, formatting, etc. It also lets us create various types of graphs, charts and reports. Would you like to know the different components of OpenOffice org calc? Organization calc. Dobo, yes, I would love to. The OpenOffice org calc interface is made up of various elements. The elements are as follows. Title bar shows the name of the application and the name of the file currently open. It has control menu box on its left and control buttons, minimize, maximize, restore and close button on its right. Here you are seeing. Menu bar is the bar which has options like file, edit, view. You are seeing. Toolbars offers icons for direct access to the main functions and commands. The two main toolbars are standard and formatting toolbars. Two main toolbars, standard and formatting. Formula bar shows the contents of the selected cell. It allows data to be entered in the cells. Navigation buttons and sheet tabs located at the bottom allow the user to switch between worksheets in a workbook. A status bar provides information about the spreadsheet and required actions. It displays the current worksheet, total number of worksheets, current page style, current selection mode and helps to enlarge, reduce the display. Hands on. Here, hands on. Workbook and worksheet. Father, a calc document is called a workbook. Like our school book, your school book is similar to calc software. Analogy: book, calc software, chapter of book, workbook in calc, sheets of the chapter, worksheet in a workbook. What is a worksheet? A worksheet is a single spreadsheet that contains cells organized in rows and columns. A spreadsheet workbook is saved with an extension ODS. Concept of cell, row and column. Do Father, what are these numbers and alphabets in the spreadsheet? The number represent the rows while the alphabets represent the column. Rows and column. Here you are seeing here written column and here written row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Row. Father Dobo, come here and click on the worksheet. He clicks and finds a black box. This black box indicates an active cell. Analogy. Like cell is the smallest unit of human body, similarly it is the smallest unit of spreadsheet software. Keep this thing in mind. If you will study in class 8, then you can understand about cell and a smallest unit of life. Also in class 6 science. Dobo, what is a cell? A cell is the intersection of a column vertical lines and row horizontal lines in the form of a grid. I have several times told about vertical and horizontal. A cell can be considered the basic element of a spreadsheet. It can contain text, numbers, formulas, etc., which make up the data to be displayed and manipulated. Calculation. What is an active cell? Active cell is cell with highlighted boundary. Around it only one cell can be active at a time. At that time only one cell will active cell. This is active cell. Example, consider a classroom as a worksheet where desks are placed in rows and columns and each desk is a cell. Similarly, keypad of a mobile phone also has numbers arranged in rows and columns and each number acts as a cell. Look around and find out some more examples of things arranged in rows and columns. Benches in school, calendar book, street houses. Open Calc and answer the following. Maximum number of rows. I hope this is the correct answer. 1048576. Maximum number of columns 1024. Maximum number of worksheet 256. Entering data into the worksheet. How can we enter data in the worksheet? It is very easy. When a cell is active, anything we type is entered into it. Steps to enter data. Click on the cell A1, topmost cell on the left of the spreadsheet. Step 2. Notice the heavy black border around the A1 cell, which indicates that it is the active cell. A is at the top of the first column and 1 is the first row. Both are highlighted. The highlighting also indicates that A1 is the active cell. Type welcome to calc and press enter. Whatever data is being entered in a cell in a worksheet, it appears at two places, in the cell and in the formula bar. Step 4. After pressing enter, A2 will become the active cell. A2 will be active cell. Further, different types of data can be entered in a cell. Dobo, what are the different types of data? Data can be categorized into various types. These are numbers. It comprises of numerical data and comprising of numbers from 0 to 9. When numbers are entered in a cell, they are right aligned by default. Text. It comprises of alphanumeric data that may contain a combination of alphabet from A to Z, spaces, digits, special symbols, etc. When text is entered in a cell, it is automatically left aligned. This will be right and this will be left. Here you are seeing right aligned and here you are seeing left aligned. Date and time. Date and time are used in worksheet for taking and calculating the data. To enter date in cell, use the I dash or dash characters. To enter time, use the dash colon. We can also enter date and time in the same cell. Functions and formula. They define the relationship between cells. They contain values operators like plus, minus, and hide addresses of the cells. Before entering formula or function in a cell, it must be proceed with dash sign. Read the following values and write down the data type and its assignment in the space provided below. You can do this from this theory part. You can do from this theory part. If you will study carefully, you can do this activity. Father Dobo, you have learned how to enter data in a cell to create a worksheet. Now let us create a workbook. You may do yourself this problem. Dobo, Father, can I save the workbook? Yes, it's simple and similar to saving a document in Writer. Same thing. Saving a workbook can be saved by using toolbar button, menu option or keyboard shortcut. Click File Save or press Ctrl+S from the keyboard. Click the Save button on the standard toolbar. The Save As dialog box will appear as shown below. Notice the default name Untitled 1 is highlighted in the file name box. Type name of the file. Example, let us name this file as details of students as new file name. Over the default name, which is Untitled, choose the desired folder to save your workbook in there. This is simple activity you can do yourself. Once again, this is my humble submission to my humble viewers. Subscribe my channel Sketching Vikram for science, computer, mathematics and yoga videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.